G'day champion, it's Stuart here from Health and Fitness Over 40, and we've got a new playlist for you. In fact, this is Back to Basics, the health baselines you need to know. And it came about from my last video where I talked about the top 3 questions you need to ask yourself to get whatever you want in life. And a quick recap, and if you haven't seen the video, we'll put a link to it up here, but a quick recap, the 3 questions go like this. Number 1, what do you want? Number 2, why do you want it? And number 3, are the actions you're taking on a day-to-day basis consistent with the results you say that you want? And on the back end of that, the obvious question becomes, how do I know if my day-to-day actions are getting me in the direction of the results that I want for my health? So this is where the Back to Basics series have come in, because we're going to show you the baselines that you need to know to monitor your health, and also how to test them, how to measure them, so that you're consistently hitting the goals and getting the results that you want. So let's get into it. And today's basic that we're going to talk about is blood pressure. Now, when you go to your doctor's office, how often do they check your blood pressure? It's something that a lot of GPs still tend to do in daily practice. And they'll take that reading, they'll put that cuff on your arm, and you'll be told, hey, your blood pressure's high, or it's low, or it's normal. The sad part about that is it's a bullshit finding. And what I mean by that is, how do you know what's it compared to and how consistent is it on the day? So to give you an example, you walk into the doctor's office and you get what's called white coat syndrome. In other words, you see the doctor in the coat and your stress levels go up, raising your blood pressure about 10 points. They take your blood pressure and say, hey, you're high. But is it really? Is it a consistent finding? Or let's say you're running late for your doctor's appointment and you're into the car park and then you run up the stairs and then you're into the office and they take your blood pressure. Again, it's going to be elevated artificially. Plus, more importantly, blood pressure as a single reading is not a strong and consistent baseline. So what needs to happen in an ideal world is you need to take the responsibility of taking about 10 different blood pressure readings over the course of, say, a month. That gives you a baseline of what your blood pressure is. Now you can take those readings to your GP, or in this video you're going to see what your blood pressure in an ideal world should be for your age and your size. And then you're going to know, okay, consistently over a period of time, does my blood pressure tend to be high? And then you can also compare and test it against stressful days. Does my blood pressure fire up? Is my blood pressure constantly high because I'm, say, overweight or not eating well? Are there certain things that I eat or drink that artificially spike my blood pressure and maybe I should avoid them? Am I consistently in safe ranges, or am I consistently outside of those ranges? So that's what these baseline videos are for. So with the blood pressure test, number 1, you need to get a good sphygmomanometer or blood pressure cuff. So in the description below, we've got a link so that you can find that for you. And also on the screen right now, I'm going to put a bunch of information so that you can look at your age and what your blood pressure is consistently, and do you fit into the baseline levels. Now what I've done is we've got a whole bunch of these baselines that you need to learn, and we're going to put them in videos over the coming playlist, over the coming weeks. But also I've created the Baselines book. It's a PDF download that you can get, so you've got all the information in front of you. Again, links in the description. It costs you $7. Why is it $7? So that you commit to finding this information. You've got it all in one place, and I know you're committed to your health. So that's today. Blood pressure. What's your healthy blood pressure? How do you test it? And that's all in the book. And we're going to hit the next one very soon, so you can find out another base level for your health and your success. Talk to you again shortly.